Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan, and welcome back to Stock Market Podcast from mpiinvest.com. Coming to stock market on Friday, we could see the market actually kind of trying to recover. In fact, there was a huge short covering seen. After the Adani Group, in fact, fell by almost 35%. Yes, Adani Enterprises fell intraday almost 35%, but from there was a huge recovery of almost more than 55%. So that was, of course, kind of giving confidence to the market, and we could see the markets kind of starting to rise. Entire banking sector was going up, IT sector was going up, and overall the market closed in a positive territory. In fact, we did see the market almost touching 18,000, but from there, of course, some small correction. But then we could see the market kind of closing in the positive itself. So that was something to be good, I would say. But then is the Adani saga over? Is the Adani stocks still going to dominate the market and continue with the volatility? That's something that needs to be seen. So today is the day that I'm going to watch. So if things are getting stable, then as I've announced earlier, we've kind of stopped trading of late with this kind of volatility. So we were just staying safe. So if everything looks okay for the day, then probably we might get into a trade by end of the day. So as of now, Nifty has already achieved this level above 17,800. So it's close to 17,854. But then after Indian markets closed, the US markets opened, and there we could see the negativity. So what exactly happened in the US? So the jobs data came in, which was very strong compared to the expectation. Now again, that gave fears, because if you remember, the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell actually said that they are watching the data, and they have still not decided on future course, but they will decide the future course of increasing interest rates only based on the data that is coming up. Now, giving a good jobs data, strong data, can make them feel probably that the economy is still doing well. So they might go for a higher increase, and that's exactly what kind of spooked the investors in the US, and we could see the US markets falling down. So it was down, but that is okay if you see, for the entire month, they have been on a bullish movement. In fact, just Nasdaq is up by more than 10% in the last 1 month. So about 1% loss is not a big thing to be talking about. But then definitely that is seen in Asian markets. Asian markets are all mostly, except Japan, every other market in the Asian market is trading in the red. Even SGX 50 is indicating a negative start to the market. So that means we could see a small gap down opening. But however, one thing I would say is Indian market right now is kind of disconnected from the international market because of our own problems with the Adani stocks. So until the Adani stock fiasco has kind of ended, we could see the markets kind of performing totally different from the international market. And like we've been discussing, right now it has happened that European markets and US markets have actually gone up, but Indian markets have still not performed in the entire new year. So it means we've got a lot of gap to actually catch up between the international market. But all that will happen only once the Adani saga is kind of in control. So if you see over the weekend, a lot of people, finance minister, so all of these people came out and said that the banks are kind of safe and it won't be a big problem. SEBI also has come out and said that they are monitoring the unusual activities in the trading activity of Adani stocks. So with all this, things are looking like things are getting back to normal. But then as we always say, the market discounts in advance. So already probably all these problems have been discounted in the Adani stocks already with the kind of fall that has happened. So if the market stabilizes today, then probably it is time that we can actually get back to trading. So that's something about the traders part. Now coming to investors, of course, like we always been saying, it is a great time to continue to invest, because whenever there's a fall, it's a time to accumulate good stocks. In fact, if you look at the major results that came in last week, ITC came out with results, amazing results. So it is better than market expectation, analyst expectation. So we are looking, focusing on ITC, what's going to happen there today. So it's already ITC as a stock has been rising over a period of time. So will we see some profit booking now, or will it continue to rally? Something that we need to watch out. Apart from that, we could see Titan results, which are also good. We could also see HDFC results, which came in last week. After that, there was a small fall, but then it corrected back, and HDFC is also on the up move. And apart from that, the most important result was the SBI result, SBI, State Bank of India, which has come out with a record-breaking result where they've done one of the best ever in the history. So with all these things are looking good. So major focus today would be on focus stock specific. Would be look at SBI, ITC, and of course SDFC Twins, because SDFC Twins were the major power for the market on Friday. So apart from that, if you look at negative part, I would say the windfall tax has been increased on crude oil. So that means companies like Reliance, Vedanta, they could actually come into some small selling pressure. So do keep a watch on them. So if Reliance doesn't move or if Reliance falls, that itself is enough to take the market down. So if that is coupled with Adani stocks, if at all Adani stocks move down, then probably we could see a down move. But then again, the most important zone that we can talk about right now is 17,750 to 800. 17,750 to 17,800 would be a major support zone, which if this is broken, again the next important support zone would be 17,400. On the higher side, I would say 18,000 is an important resistance zone, and 18,000 is broken towards the higher side, then 18,200 would be the next important resistance. So for the week, I'm expecting the market to kind of trade between 17,500 to 18,000 unless 18,000 is broken on the higher side in one of these 2 days. But then, which I'm expecting, or lower chances of expectation, because this week we also have the RBI monetary policy data coming in. So our meeting would be there and the details will be coming out on 8th of Feb. So Wednesday is to be focused. So until then, markets would kind of stay within this range is what I'm expecting. However, Adani stock induced volatility is something that nobody can predict in the market. So let's see how Adani stocks move, and based on that, stay safe and invest wise. So with that, this is Srikant signing off, wishing you all a great week ahead. But before we leave, do remember to press the like button if you love the content that we share, that motivates us, and do share the podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. Goodbye. Have a great day.